Littleton, Colorado, 1 month later. President and Mrs. Clinton are here to console families of the Columbine High School shooting victims on a day when a student opens fire on classmates at a Georgia high school. And the Senate votes modest new restrictions on gun sales by only the slimmest of margins.
This is the CBS Evening News, with Dan Rather reporting tonight from Littleton, Colorado.
Good evening. The people here in Littleton and the nation are grappling with yet another case of school violence, this time in Georgia. Even as President Clinton is here to mark the Columbine High School massacre 1 month ago, and the school flag behind me flies at half-staff, more parents are agonizing tonight over how and why a teenager shot and wounded classmates at a high school outside Atlanta. CBS's Byron Pitts is on the scene in Conyers, Georgia.
This time, a suburb east of Atlanta.
At approximately 7:55 a.m., a student entered the Commons area and began shooting.
One teenager's rage unleashed on another American high school.
What I heard was like at least 10 to 15 gunshots.
Like pow, 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 pow when it went off.
I was getting dropped off by my grandma, and then all of a sudden I saw everybody running out, and I thought we had a bomb threat or something, and then Drake had his foot all bloody and he was shot.
6 students were shot, 1,400 were scared.
Every door, there was seeming like 1,000 kids just running out of the parking lot. Everybody was screaming, they got a gun, they got a gun.
The gunman, a 15-year-old sophomore, a good student, a Boy Scout, who witnesses say when he was done shooting at classmates with a .22 caliber rifle, ran outside and put a revolver in his mouth.
And then he dropped to his knees and put the gun in his mouth, and like he was going to shoot himself.
As for motives, classmates say he was distraught because his girlfriend broke off their relationship.
He said he didn't feel like living anymore, and I just, I thought he wasn't being serious. I thought he was just feeling sorry for himself.
Fearful of explosives, the bomb squad searched the school and found nothing. Administrators here say they thought they were prepared. Weeks before the school shooting in Colorado, surveillance cameras were put in and a sheriff's deputy was assigned to the school full-time.
You're darn right it's frustrating, but we also need to be forever vigilant.
CBS News has learned the suspect rode the school bus to Heritage High School this morning. Police have impounded the bus, questioned the bus driver. Authorities believe the boy may have carried both weapons in his book bag. All the victims were told none of their injuries were life-threatening. Dan?
Byron Pitts, thanks. Against the backdrop of that Georgia school shooting today and the much more serious shootings here in Littleton last month, there was at least a minor setback today for the gun lobby and its allies in Congress. The Senate reversed course and approved a modest gun control measure. CBS's Bob Schieffer reports the vote could not have been tighter.
The Senate being equally divided, the Vice President votes in the affirmative, and the amendment is agreed to.
It was a dramatic moment as the Vice President broke a tie vote. To Democrats, it meant the grip of the National Rifle Association had finally been broken.
And this was a huge victory today. A huge victory not only for this piece of legislation, but a victory for our country. A victory so timely given the circumstances today in Georgia.
The measure requires background checks for all gun show transactions, and when anyone tries to claim